So, Rachel, what's your definition of like introvert and extrovert?
I think if I had to define it for today's age, it would be more like a question. It's an interview question. It's not really, and we've kind of gotten to the point where we question all definitions.
Yeah.
So I feel like in this day and age, we see introverts who have extrovert tendencies and extroverts have introvert tendencies.
Yeah.
So I guess to define it, it would be simply like shy. For introverted, it would be shy, into yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You feel tired after you hang out with people is how I define it. And then extroverted is like excited to hang out with people and excited to, I guess it's really revolving around people, right?
Yeah.
Like you're
Just
how you react
the
to people.
environment of social people.
Mhm.
With people.
More like reactions to the people around you than really anything else. So not church.
Yeah, definitely changed since then. Okay.
So, do you feel like because you're introverted, you're more creative?
No, because I don't think I'm creative at all.
Yeah.
I really don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh man.
Like, I honestly feel like I have no creative bone in me. Like,
Okay. So this is where like the definition of introvert gets weird because I define myself as introverted, but I also define myself as creative.
okay.
So you
I
can.
think creative is just like how you grew up, maybe.
Something
Like,
else.
you know,
Mhm.
like, was your family creative? No,
Not really. I mean, my mom, I guess she was really creative. She was a stay-at-home mom, and she always like had things for me to do after school. So she was creative.
I mean, I don't know. I never like tested myself to see if I'm creative, but I feel like when I need to be creative, I'm like, I don't know.
You might get a block.
Yeah, I guess that's anxiety. Yeah,
I've always
so
wondered, like, maybe extroverts just seem more creative because they get their stuff out there more. You know what I
probably,
mean?
yeah. Because introverts like probably just like keep it to themselves.
Well, I also feel like introverts, a lot of their like showing their artwork and stuff is like videos of the artwork, not of themselves doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like extroverted people are like, watch me do this prank. And
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
So I definitely see that.
yeah.
Do you have a sister?
I do.
Is she introverted or extroverted?
Very introverted.
She's
she just let her be home.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Do you think people are becoming more introverted because they work from home?
Probably, but I feel like it can also make people extroverted because they work from home. Like, oh, I need to get out of the house and just.
Oh, let's go for a drink.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, I definitely feel that. I was home like pretty much all week, and then yesterday I think we went to the DMV yesterday, and I was excited to go.
Yeah.
I was like in the car. I'm like, yes, we're going.
Yeah.
We're out of the house.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it can go both ways. Definitely. What about you? Any siblings?
I have a sister.
Is she in your ex?
No, I've never really talked to her about it. I don't know what she considers herself, but I'm the youngest. So as the youngest, I definitely look to her as extroverted. And
Okay.
she would always like push me to do things that otherwise I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know,
Like what?
I can't really think of it, like concerts and stuff. I
Okay.
always saw her like go out and do things.
Okay, yeah.
And go hang out with friends. So it's like maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. You know?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So again,
That's
I feel like I just view my whole family as extroverted. So like my
You're
dad,
the
my
only
mom.
intro.
I think so, but again, I've never asked them like what
Yeah.
what do you consider. I mean, my dad for sure is extroverted, but like my mom, I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I think she's extroverted, like
Yeah.
compared to me. I also, it's like a scale, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, honestly, like I have some days where I'm super extroverted and I'm just like that person in line behind you at a grocery store talking to.
what'd you get?
Yeah, it's just my mood.
Mhm.
It's based on my mood because some days I'm like, let me just be introverted in my house. I don't want to talk to anybody. And other days I'm like, let's go out and make new friends, you know?
Like you said, how you feel extroverted around certain people. There's definitely people who are like, do you want to go party and stuff? And like, if anyone else would ask me, I'd be like, no,
Yeah.
I don't. But because they ask, I'm like, okay, this is like the 60th time you've asked me. Maybe I should go now.
Yeah. So I think everything just depends on just stuff in general, really.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, definitely like the mood you're in for sure. So, what mood do you have to be in to be extroverted? Like, explain that mood to me. Like, what do you wake up and you're just like, today is the day?
Honestly, I think it's when I have energy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if I get a good night's sleep, I wake up in a, like, happy, good mood because I got a good rest, you know? And I'm just like, well, let's go out.
Let's party.
Yeah.
It's usually like a Tuesday or something, right? You're not
I don't know what day it is. Just depends how I sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know.
Maybe we're all extroverts, but we're just tired.
Tired. It could be. It could be.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. But
do you ever wish you were extroverted?
no. I like the way I am.
Yeah.
What about you?
So, like in scenarios, where like I'm like, wow, this would be a lot easier if I didn't have this anxiety and I was just extroverted,
Yeah.
like stupid things like
when we saw Miley.
yeah, like I can't talk to her. You guys, I know. I literally I shut down. I was like, "You're joking. She's not here."
Yeah.
And then I said, "I'm not gonna go talk to her. You have to do it."
And I was full of anxiety, but I was like, whatever, YOLO.
I know. At some point, I don't know is this PG-13 or. Okay, at some point you just have to say, fuck it.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, who cares? Honestly, the motto that I live by, just like for anything, like when I want to talk to somebody, the worst they can say is no.
True.
And then you move on.
Because
if you don't even like do what you want to do, you'll never know. At least you'll know, they said no.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get past that, like, rejection, you're like, okay.
Yeah, screw it. Life is full of rejections. Just get used to it.
True.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, usually when I, like, want to do something, I do get a lot of anxiety. And I'm like, nope, can't do it. I'm going to just sit right here, see what happens.
See, that's what I'm wondering. Like, do extroverts have that same anxiety of, like, maybe it's just, like, a stranger thing. You know what I mean?
It could be.
Oh, this is a stranger. I don't really know them, so I
don't feel comfortable
Who am I to talk to them?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a stranger thing.
I don't know, because sometimes when I do go to restaurants, then I see, like, oh, that food looks good over there. I'll be like, excuse me, what is that you ordered? So I'm like, sorry for interrupting. So it's like, I don't know.
Just like level of how much you want to know
that
information.
I think it's just how driven you are for something where you'll go and do it and just like, screw anxiety, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel that. I mean, like I said, there's plenty of times in my life where I just have to say, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. And that has got me so far in life. And then I feel like I think that's it.
Yeah.
As an introvert, you just...
Sometimes you just gotta, just push through and be like, screw this shit. YOLO.
Let's move on. Even when I was little, I was like, at a young age, I was introverted. Maybe this is why I say my sister's extroverted. Okay, hear me out. So when she was little, she always used to like go talk to strangers and stuff, and my mom always had to like be like, hey, you shouldn't talk to that person. When I was little, I was too afraid to ask for ketchup packets at McDonald's. Okay, so like things that are normal to ask people. As a child, I was like, I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking to them. So I don't know. I don't think it's the way I was raised, but I'm introverted.
I think it's like what is that? Nature nurture type thing. Like the nurture.
Yeah.
So it's like you saw your mom say that to your sister, so you're like, growing up, you're like, oh, I guess I shouldn't talk to people. You know? Who knows?
Who knows?
We're not psychologists, so who knows? Follow us on our social medias. Our Twitter and Instagram handle are both NFN podcast.
Notorious for nothing. That's what we're trying to be.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the rest. Okay. That was a train wreck and I left it.